Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market. Often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well. And that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. Lahm plays it all the way forward. Lahm wins the duel this time. Lahm will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And here's Ibrahimovic, and this is Pele. Oh, good climb! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Seedorf! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross goes in there. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's their second corner of the game. Seedorf with the short one. Delivery from Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele. Pele. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's hit the upright. Some resolute defending there. And that is headed for the middle. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's pulled back. Yamal. Half an hour played now. And here's Seedorf. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Dembele. He's found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Dembele Stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Seedorf, and he plays one through. Towering header against the crossbar. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pele, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pele with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pele! That was travelling. And he cuts out the supply. Decent chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pass is just off target. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9, numero 8.
That gets us going once more.
Per il numero 22.
It's played through for him.
Roberto Carlos. Cambio di giocatore.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Hazard. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Spread it left. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now, this could be a chance. In towards the back. He leaps for it. Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. A really thumping hit. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's running through. And it's made its way to him. And he's gone looking for safety and reclaimed it in a trice. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Marcelo can get it clear. Mbappe, now it's Cruyff, now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely shaped ball. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ibrahimovic. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. That's a throw.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved carries the ball down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Nicely worked. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts.
Might want to be careful there.
And back to the keeper. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now he's running away. Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, important interception. And it's Del Piero. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. He saw the danger. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Del Piero, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pinches it off him. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hops for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.